morning, a brand new push underway to make boys high school volleyball a legitimate varsity sport the way that it is for girls volleyball. Plus, boys high school volleyball coaches in Georgia don't get paid, making it tough for schools to put together a competitive team and attract top talent. So what's going on when it comes to a sport whose popularity is exploding right now? Kennesaw State assistant volleyball coach and board of director of the Southern Region Volleyball Association, Garrett Bitter, joins us here in the studio. Garrett, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in. So why is it that boys high school volleyball doesn't have that same kind of classification as a varsity sport here in Georgia?
Yeah, there's a couple roadblocks when it comes to getting a sanctioned sport. You know, the GHSA oversees everything, and with the Title IX and a couple of other issues with regards to information and just getting the word out there about boys volleyball has been growing in this country. You know, we're just trying to do our best to help out Georgia.
And, you know, we mentioned that it makes it tough because coaches aren't paid. Basically, if you want to have a boys high school volleyball team, it's got to be done from the grassroots, right?
Yeah, correct. So we've been trying to help or employ the girls volleyball coach or a parent or somebody who feels that they have a passion for it and they want to help, you know, their boy succeed in playing volleyball ultimately. So that is one of the hardest parts, is these people are volunteering their time to give back when they potentially could be coaching somewhere else and making some money.
And your organization, you mentioned, is offering grants in an effort to help schools put teams together. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we have a $30,000 grant that got passed by the Southern Region Volleyball Association that falls underneath the USA Volleyball umbrella. And teams can apply for that on their website or through boysvolleyballofgeorgia.net. And that grant can be used for anything that they need: equipment, jerseys, to help pay a coach. So it's up to $1,000, and that deadline ends on February 15th.
All right, so any school that might be interested in applying for that grant, you've got a deadline coming up next week.
Yep.
Talk about volleyball, though. I mean, this is obviously something that you've devoted much of your life to. And I know, you know, we had a story recently about the crowd that came out to watch a live volleyball match. This was a women's volleyball match that took place. They filled up an entire gigantic football stadium.
Yeah.
This sport is taking off.
Yeah, our sport's on the forefront of, I think, women's athletics, and then also the boys' growth at the high school level. It's the fastest growing in the country. At the college level, it is also one of the more expansive college sports, being added at the D3 to Division I level. It hasn't been on the forefront as much as, you know, basketball, football, baseball, but it's gaining momentum for sure.
What do you think is the reason behind that momentum change? What is pushing it now into this sort of new tier of popularity?
Yeah, we see a lot of growth with moving into Olympic quads. There's a lot of, you know, awareness around the sport. But then also I think our coaches and the NCAA and the pro leagues all starting up and women really pushing it has really helped the growth. And then boys in turn have gotten some of that back in terms of growing.
And it seems like if more kids took part in playing volleyball, say at the high school level, that too would also push the popularity of the sport.
Yeah, 100%. That's one of our biggest things of trying to get it sanctioned here in the state of Georgia, is it's offered to more boys then. And if there's more boys playing, then obviously the sport grows, and not every kid is built to play certain sports or to have certain strengths and abilities. So, you know, if there's a couple kids that we can help out, and that helps them either go to college or maybe they coach or they get to do what they enjoy down the road, then that's a win.
And how's Kennesaw State looking this year?
We'll be all right. We got to keep training, get a lot better, but we'll be all right.
All right. Well, we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming in and talking to us about this. It's such an important thing, athletics at a high school level. We want to let people know about that. So please look for more information about this on our website, AtlantaNewsFirst.com, and we'll be right back right after this. Don't go away.